Yeah, folks, we're gonna talk about the new movie, Ed.
Morty, we gotta watch the new movie, Ed. Morty.
I want to, but the detective won't watch it. I keep trying to show it to him, but he doesn't listen to me. Did I deploy it already? Take the hint. No, we're fine. Okay. So first things first, I need more arrows. Excuse me. You know, it's funny. I don't use amiibo very often in games because most of the time they don't give like that great of a benefit. Unless you're talking like, well, there was like the what was it in? There's a few amiibo functions that are pretty cool, but like most of them are just kind of like nothing. But I've been using amiibo a lot in Tears of the Kingdom, mostly just to like farm.
Hearts?
Well, not for they don't give you hearts; they give you just random resources.
Oh.
Well, okay, the Zelda ones give you like special resources depending on which one you scan. Like for instance, if you scan in Daruk, he'll give you like ores and such, and if you scan in like Mifa, she gives you like fish.
What if I like photocopy my ass?
What? Well then you'd probably get some ass weapons.
Alright, cool.
Like some weapons for your ass.
Yes, you have to be specific. Do you mean the weapons themselves are ass, or the weapons are specifically designed for my ass?
They can be used by your ass.
Just like, if you say these are good-ass weapons, they could be good weapons, or they could be good-ass weapons.
Yes, they're weapons designed to be used by your ass. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Amiibo. They peaked too early. You know what I mean? Functionality wise.
How so?
The best functionality they had was with Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Because that one they had it where you like train up your own little guy and they fight for you. But like I'm trying to think like other other games that used Amiibo that were like actually useful. Like, the best ones I could think of were, like, the character costumes in Super Mario Maker that for some reason they didn't bring back in Mario Maker 2, which was lame. But yeah, I don't know, because I'm trying to think, like Tears of the Kingdom just gives you, like, special weapon drops.
Or was it Mario that gave you, like, hearts? Like when you scan like the Peach.
Oh, in Super Mario Odyssey, because like if you scan in Mario, it gives you an invincibility star. If you scan in Peach, it gives you a 6 heart, and if you scan in Bowser, it shows you where like 3 random purple coins are in a world. Which I will say that was also very useful.
Yeah.
But like I like the functionality in Mario Odyssey, at least for that, because everything else is like you scan on a random amiibo, it'll just give you a hint of where a moon is.
Now, did we go back and play that again?
Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
No. We've only played it the one time.
I know you had said that you'd wanted to go back.
I do want to, because I need to rewatch the Let's Play before I make that assessment again, because like I just remember we were like super low energy for that one.
Well, it could also. Oh, sorry, my.
No, you're fine. But so yeah, little known fact for you guys is that when we used to do like I think it was for the first like 6 months I want to say of the channel, we would always do it where. Okay, what the fuck?
What does the fuck say?
Fuck, lucky chuck, fuck chuck, fucky chuck. Anyways, but yeah, so essentially right now what we do is once a week we get together and we film 8 episodes, and that is our episodes for the week. Granted, right now we are very ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah.
I have a good like 2-3 weeks of stuff like at the ready. Enemies are nearing the center of town. Prepare to attack. And but But yeah, so back in the day, what we used to do was we would film 16 episodes.
So what you're telling me is I don't have to be here right now. I'm kidding.
I don't understand. Why wouldn't you need to be here?
No, because of the backlog. I'm joking.
Continue. I see what you mean. But so yeah, so thank you for telling me.
Did we used to do 16 before?
We did 16 every week.
No wonder we were drained.
Yeah, seriously.
And I think because of that, I'm assuming what you're gonna say is that like the second series always suffered.
Oh yeah, 100%. Cause like the first series would just drain us, we'd be like dead by the end of the second one.
Mm-hmm. I remember that with specifically with Hat in Time.
Although that one
it
wasn't
got better.
That one wasn't the case though.
No?
We didn't have it. That was when we were just doing 8.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Which, yeah, I don't know what the excuse is for Hat in Time.
It was so weird because it just kind of very low energy start, and then it like.
Which is weird because I love that game.
Oh yeah.
It's a fantastic game.
I will say this though, like looking back, like the art style is. It's okay.
Yeah? What don't you like about it? What don't you like about it?
What didn't you like? I just didn't like it. What do you mean it insists upon itself?
It has a point to make. It's insistent.
You have to give it a shot. Yeah,
Stewie's right.
I agree with Stewie. You know,
this is not fair. Before we die, I have a confession I have to make to you guys. I did not care for a Hat in Time. How could you even say it? It's like the perfect? It's like the perfect. And that's what everyone always said. Like the perfect. Like, oh my god. I mean, you had like good level design, like interesting bosses. Oh, what the fuck?
Are there any movies that like?
Sorry, Link.
Oh.
Movies that what now?
Well, movies or games or honestly whatever media, that like everyone praises, and that you just never got. I did talk to you about one recently.
What was that?
Granted, I don't think it's like, I don't dislike the movie. I'm just like, I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say about it.
Okay.
And everyone's like, what do you mean? It's like a masterpiece. That's Princess Mononoke.
Oh yeah. That one was just overhyped in my opinion.
It was overhyped as hell. You know, it's like everyone's like treating it like it's like
the second coming of Christ.
Yeah, like you know, and then I watch it and I'm like,
that was good.
Exactly. I was like expecting so much more.
Yeah, it was a good movie, but like it wasn't.
Like, if you give me the chance, I will take Spirited Away over that any day.
Oh yeah.
It's just so much more like. I don't know. I love the world of Spirited Away.
Plus, I feel like Spirited Away is a lot more emotional. I
yeah.
was more emotionally invested in.
I ain't afraid to say
Chihiro.
Say that I've cried to Spirited Away.
Heck, I cried to Ponyo.
I had those big glob tears like Chihiro.
Yeah, right. Seriously. That's just called the Ghibli tears. This is what those are referred to as.
Yeah. Are there any movies that you're like everyone loves that you just don't get?
I don't know about movies, but I know, like, for games, I do not care for Fire Emblem.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do not care. It's not even just, like, I don't like Fire Emblem specifically.
Is it just not your playstyle?
I do not like top-down strategy games. I am terrible at them, and I keep losing. It's worse with Fire Emblem because people die, like, forever. The only like, strategy game like that I've actually managed to beat is Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Which, that one is, like, kind of like babies first. And even then, I played on easy mode half the time. I just wanted to get through the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, there's like a meme where it's like, if there's one thing I have to share with you before we die. I did not care for Pokemon Platinum. How can you even say that? It's like the perfect. That's what I always say, the perfect Pokemon. You're like, oh my god. I mean, like Gen 4 was great. I just did not much care for Gen 4, you know. Or no, I did not care for Diamond and Pearl. Like, wow, how can you even say that? I didn't, you know.
Well, okay, Diamond and Pearl is...
very flawed, very flawed.
It's kind of a fair point. But granted, like... If you...
Yeah, I got through Pokemon. I played the Pokemon Diamond. I got to like the part where Cyrus is on top of the pillar, and like, yeah, it's a great scene. It's a fantastic scene. Yeah, I can't even. I'm just not. I don't care at all. Like, I didn't even finish the damn game. You didn't even finish Flash Pokemon, a Sinnoh game.
You know what?
I don't even like Dialga that much. I like Palkia better. Like, well, maybe you should have picked Pearl version. Stewie's right. You should have picked Pearl version. I like the color blue. That is my response to that statement. All right. Well, there you go. I like the color blue too.
You know, I was just about to say, you know, that's a fair point, like, saying, like, I don't care for Diamond and Pearl, but I like Platinum.
Oh, yes.
But at the same time, like, if you were to say, those are, like, Pokemon's, like, you think those are the worst games, I think you'd be objectively wrong.
100%.
Because there has been so much worse since then.
100%.
Because I know, like, was it Nick that was saying that, like, upon, like, the release of Gen 4, like, there were a lot of people that didn't like it?
100%. Oh, absolutely. Well, like, first of all, like, the big thing was the fact that, like, Gen 4 was not optimized properly for, like, for the DS. It is literally, like, it literally runs so fucking slow.
It insists upon itself.
Like, they actually did not optimize it properly for the DS, which is weird. And also, like, okay, so Gens 1 through 3 all ran at like 60 frames a second.
Wait, you mean the handheld console that most people would be playing it on?
What? Oh, yes. I don't know why I was confused. But yeah, like, it just ran so slowly, and like everything, so like the game would like lag all the time. Like, it wouldn't. I don't know if lag is the right term, but it's like, well, they take for instance, you started a battle, like the trainer model appears, and then like it pauses for a second, and then he sends out his Pokemon, and then it pauses for a second, and then you send out your Pokemon, and then it pauses for a second.
So it's not really a Pokemon battle at that point. It's just you loading screen.
Yeah, you're just waiting.
Action in between.
Yeah, you're just waiting. And well, you know the infamous Blissey from the Blissey HP bar, where it takes a good minute and a half for it to scroll all the way down. Which is absolutely ridiculous.
I think if there's any games, I mean, see, that's the problem. I don't play games.
Yeah.
What is that?
What?
The moth thing.
Oh, that's a Gibdo.
Oh!
That's a different variety of Gibdo.
I was about to say, I'm like, have I been talking about these things?
It's a different variety of a dinosaur.
I'm like, have I been talking about these things the whole time and I don't even know what they look like?
Well, no, we saw a few of them when we like were crossing the desert to get in here. Oh my god! What am I stuck on? It's like, dude, someone do something about this!
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that, like, I just think is, like, everyone else loves and I just think is okay.
I have yet to... so, I got about halfway... I think I'm about halfway through, what's it called? Link to the Past for the SNES.
Yeah. I just feel like, see...
I get very stuck.
I feel like this is, like, these are the Zelda games for you.
Yeah?
Like, I mean, granted, I haven't played a whole lot of Zelda. Well, I don't think I've played any Zelda, let's be honest. I've watched a lot of Zelda.
Yeah, you has.
But no one can take that away from me.
Right. What do they try?
But, like, just, I mean, like Fire Emblem, I mean, to a much lesser degree, though, I think you even said before that, like, Zelda's just not your typical play style. But I feel like these, like, the Breath of the Wild style games are very different from your typical Zelda game.
I don't know, 'cause I've beaten a couple of the other Zeldas. Like I beat Link Between Worlds, and I have quite a few like classic Zeldas.
Yeah.
Like I have the remakes of both Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I have Link to the Past and the SNES.
And you have like the original Zelda. Right?
I do have the original NES Zelda, and I've just been meaning to play them. I just haven't gotten around to them yet.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I got like a little bit of the way. I think I got to I got out of the opening area for Majora's Mask. I know, Joey. We'll talk more Majora's Mask next time.
Next time.
Next time.